everyone, and welcome back. I know the last couple videos have been about art supplies and everything there is to know about some of my favorite things, stuff like that. And this time I'm going to talk to you about a book that I've been reading. It's called How to Study in College. It's by Walter Pauck and Ross J.Q. Owens. It's the 9th edition, and I purchased, or my mom purchased this at University of Vermont bookstore, and because this is actually a required course up there when you're a freshman and you start school. So I've been reading. My mom bought it because in high school I was not very good at studying, and my favorite thing to do was art, and all I did was art. And there's also an academic side to college too that you need to learn, not only with academic classes like English and math, but there is also with art and time management and anything that has to deal with that. So I've been reading first couple chapters so far. It talks about a lot of different aspects about college, not just studying. The last chapter I read was chapter 3. It's called Staying Focused, and I know that's been hard for me through high school and through this last college course I took. Tendency to daydream a lot. I get really bored and my mind goes other places and I miss things, and it's not very healthy. So that chapter really helps me a lot, and helping me to understand it and better ways to control it and stop it. And I really enjoyed that chapter, which made me feel better and gives me more of a way to resolve my issues, I guess. What else? Oh, knowing what you're aiming for is the first chapter, and I really think that's a great way to start the book. It talks about like where you see yourself in the future, like things like that, like what you want to do in college and who you want to be after, and find what you really love. And the second chapter was using time and space effectively, which in college is very important because you don't have the time to dilly-dally and do all the things that you really want if you want to study and get good grades. If you plan your time effectively, you can still study and do all those things that you want to do. A good example that I saw in the book is this. It's like a example of like a schedule for the week, and I was doing this throughout my senior year. It was making me plan out my weeks and days because I had lots of different things that I wanted to do, and that was what I wanted to do in my senior year. So we had to make sure we planned time effectively so that I could get everything done. So that's as far as I've gotten. I really have enjoyed it. I've learned things that, I don't know, probably that my siblings and my mom have told me, but until I read it and hear it from somebody else and they give you the statistics to back it up, not only just the information, it's really solidified it in me and helped me to learn more about like different aspects in studying and topics like that. And then I was skipping 4 or 5. And then it goes on into chapters like strengthening your vocabulary, finding what's valuable, your memory, learning how to take notes quickly, doing well on quizzes, writing a research paper. So all sorts of things that are key to when you begin starting college, art school, or any school, I believe. So yeah, I really enjoy that. At the end of each chapter, there's tests on what you've learned in that chapter, like just to refresh your memory and vocabulary. What else? They give you examples for lots of things, like real life stories that help you relate to the things to better understand them. And so I really enjoyed it. We bought it used at the UVM store. So it was like, it was $56, I believe. It was $56 for, how many pages is it? It's about 400 pages. So it's about 400 pages. Really useful information. Highly recommend it if you're starting school, going into high school even, I would think, because you're starting to take notes more and study more and learning how to do your time effectively, especially if you're doing sports. Go check out this book, How to Study in College. How to Study in College. Pricey, but definitely worth it. Any questions, email me, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!